I use some really powerful guys to try to save as much money in taxes as I can. But I'll tell you, I pay way too much probably. So.
You mentioned that stock, and I couldn't help but pass that up now. You bought a stock at 22 cents, right? And it's $20. That's insane, right? We're doing a Tesla stock sale right now where somebody bought Tesla like at 200 grand and it's worth $1 million. But when they go to sell it, they're hit with this huge capital gains tax. So would you walk us through either the frustration or the challenge when it comes to selling, buying something low or seeing something explode, and then, that 30 to 50% in tax? How do you approach that? What tax deferral strategies have you looked at or have done? Walk us through just your philosophy on that and diversification, if that makes sense. That's a big question, but hopefully that makes sense.
I mean, I'm a firm believer of an amazing dream team. And so I'm involved with dozens of companies. And the one thing that I promised all my financial guys is that I'm not going to meddle too much in these arenas. So normally, if I were answering questions about this, I would probably have one of my tax guys here because, I'm just going to say I pay a lot of taxes. I mean, it's crazy. The one thing that I try to do when it comes to capital gains is if there's, it all depends on the classifications. And so if it's a straight, I bought the stock and I'm selling the stock at a higher price, sometimes you just got to pay the tax. But there are ways that if you take the tax, if you take the stock in a different form, sometimes you can have better outcomes on the tax side. So I know that there's consulting stock. There's other ways that you can position yourself inside some of these relationships, and some of them are hardcore. If you got the stock this way, you're just going to be paying the tax. But we like to take a look at the most creative structures possible, and so I'm going to tell you that I use some really powerful guys to try to save as much money in taxes as I can. But I'll tell you, I pay way too much probably. So.